If you've ever been watching a YouTube video and thought to yourself, how come I don't look as pretty as those people on YouTube? I'm gonna let you in on an insider secret. I'm about to show you that even those people don't always look like that. So keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome to Shelly Saves the Day. On this channel we are doing video editing and YouTube explained simply. So if that sounds good to you, make sure that you subscribe and like this video. I would love to have you be part of the fam. And speaking of online family, I do want to give a special shout out to all of my channel members, especially my platinum channel members. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. I appreciate all of you. So it happens all the time. You're on YouTube and you think, wow, this person looks amazing. I don't look like that, so I shouldn't be a YouTuber. And I want to take this moment to say, stop that thinking right there, because you have something special that you can share with the world. And this is absolutely not a reason not to be on YouTube. Now, in another video, we are going to go into niches that you can be in where you don't have to show your face if that's still something that is concerning to you and you want to do videos, but you don't want to show your face. I totally have you as well. Don't worry, I've got you on another video. But in this video, we're going to be talking about why you feel you don't look as good as other people online, one of the insider secrets that they don't want you to know about, and how you can do it too if that's what you want to do. So let's get started. Reason number one why you don't look like the people on YouTube and you're worried about it is the camera placement, okay? So depending on where you put the camera, you do usually want to make sure that you're just at eye level or just slightly above, because things really, you guys know, when you start to take a selfie and you take a video and it's all chin or it's all forward or it's all down like this, it just doesn't look good, and that doesn't translate well on camera, trust me, and it doesn't translate well for video either. So when you do set up your camera, make sure that the eye line is going to be just slightly above your eye line, if not even. Okay, so that's reason number one. Reason number two why you don't look like the people on YouTube is because of lighting. Trust me, right now I've got 3 lights in front of me, a bunch of lights behind me, and if we turned off all of the lights in here, it would not look like this. Okay, so do you have to go out and buy a whole bunch of lights? No. Okay, but pay attention to your surroundings. If you have a beautiful like window, then make sure that it's not behind you so you're not backlit. Make sure that it's going to be in front of you. Try and diffuse that light evenly, you know, with some like curtains or something, so it's a nice gentle light. And you don't want to be out there in like direct sunlight if you are outside. So if you can get on an overcast cloudy day, even better. You know, that's great for photography. It's great for videos too, because you don't want those highlights to be too blown out. But absolutely, if you can control your lighting environment by actually having your lights surround you in a 3-point setup, and if you need a video on 3-point lighting, drop a comment down below and we can definitely go over that as well. But typically it's going to be, you know, 2 on the sides or so, maybe 1 behind you, maybe a hair light above your head, and that's going to give you a nice even light. So you can either do some ring lights, you can do some soft boxes, or you can have a nice beautiful window for natural light. Okay, so that is reason number 2. Reason number 3, we're just going to put this out there right now. There are a lot of people out there. You guys have all heard of Facetune for photos. What if I told you there's like basically a Facetune for videos? Yeah. There is a face filter that you can apply to your videos that will run the entire time to make your skin look smoother, okay? So a lot of people will put this on their videos, and I'm not judging them because, you know, if that's how they feel best represented on screen, then that's their business, that's their prerogative. The only thing is like, maybe you reduce the filter softness just a little bit if you're, you know, selling makeup, because that's one of the biggest reasons why people are going to go out and buy makeup and then get disappointed why their skin, it doesn't look the same and the product doesn't perform as well, and it's because of lighting, camera angles, and face filter. So it's like, just be honest about that, okay? So I'm not begrudging you. Use the face filter all you want. Just be honest about it, okay? That's why I also appreciate when people will, turn down the lights or say that they're using a filter or not. So just keep that in mind. Now, in some cameras, they also have the face feature enabled. I know that some Sonys have it. I think a Panasonic or two has it, and you can turn that on or off depending on, your face recognition and if you want that on. So I know that it makes some people feel more confident, and if that's you, and that's what gets you online and feeling comfortable, then that's totally cool. And you do that. Now I am going to show you the difference with the face filter on and off. So let me show it to you. I'm going to put it on in 3, 2, 1. And this is what it looks like when you have the face filter on. So this particular face filter that I'm using, I did purchase as a plugin to Final Cut Pro, and I'm going to show you how to put this on. I am not saying I'm an expert at this, and I don't go crazy and overboard, and I only know how to do one way to really apply it. I know a lot of people can get very tricksy with the way that they do this. I'm going to show you one simple way to do this and apply it, and I'm going to show you my computer screen right about now. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you the website. The website is FCPeffects.com. If you sign up for their email list, they always have plugin sales and everything, but this is the plugin that I had purchased. It is called Skin Smoother 2. I don't know what Skin Smoother 1 looked like, but this is it, Skin Smoother 2. And you can see as you apply it, you can basically Facetune your skin so it looks better. So let me show you how to do this after you've installed your plugin. And if you need a video on my favorite plugins and how to install them, make sure you comment that and we could go into that in another future episode. But let's go ahead and get into Final Cut Pro. So the first thing I'm going to do is close out this web page here. All right, so I went ahead and created a short clip that just says like, hey, here's no Skin Smoother, and this is with Skin Smoother. And if you also want a frame of reference, the video that I'm in right here, this window, no skin filter. We're going to be applying it, this way, to this side, to this video over here. All right. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to see your timeline down here. You're going to make sure that you highlight it. And then once you have your filters installed, there you go. You can create shortcut for them. You can just basically drag and drop it on top of your clip that you want to apply this to. Actually, I want to go back because I only wanted to apply it to halfway through the clip. So let me go back to where I was. So I wanted to split the clip so you can see half with the Skin Smoother on and half with it off. So let me make sure I do that. So I'm just going to split this clip right here, and we're going to bring them side by side. And this is the face filter applied. All right, so the second half is where I say we're going to apply the face filter. So one thing I like to do is make sure I have a frame where I'm kind of like straight on and maybe there's not too much hair in my face. We're going to go over to the effects, which are going to be over here with the installed effects. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to drag it and drop it onto my clip itself. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and lower the volume just so that it's not messing with it as I scrub through. And then we're going to come up here to the window, and so you're going to see this effect right here, and this is the Skin Smoother. So the first thing you have to do is you actually have to add either a shape mask or a color mask. I usually end up doing a shape. Is that right? Nope, I do a color mask. So you click on it and then you hit add color mask. So then you have to make sure that you have this little eyedropper, and the eyedropper is going to be basically selecting the color or place where you're going to be looking for it. I am not an expert at this. I'm just showing you what I do. Sometimes I just go to the middle of my face, because not the very tip of the nose here, because it will tend to be brighter because of lights and everything. So somewhere around here in the nose area, forehead area, I will just kind of select, and then I will kind of keep holding the button down until basically most of my skin is now illuminated a color, right? So it's kind of creating a mask. So once you let go of it, that area has been selected, and you'll see what color that is because the eyedropper tool over here has kind of indicated what color that looks like. So then I go up here to the Skin Smoother section and I put in a percentage. I never go more than 15% because I think it looks kind of crazy, but let me show you what it looks like if you do a really high number. So if you did a 30%, we're going to take this off here. Make sure you're looking at my skin in 3, 2, 1. And you see how I just added that soft blur? That doesn't look too bad. It does look kind of fake though, right? But here's the difference. So you've got no filter, and filter. No filter, filter. And you may think that it's pretty subtle, but you know, that's because the percentage is actually fairly low too. So you can kind of see I just look like I have a little bit less wrinkles and I'm just a little bit smoother throughout. And that's just basically after that skin filter has been applied, it just kind of smartly knows to just kind of keep it within anything that is that color. So that's how you can get a smoother skin appearance. So you can see how easy it is for people online to basically have all of these skin filters on. You may or may not even notice. And let me take it down to like a lower percentage. So I'm going to take it down to like a, oops, it's still not selected, is it? Make sure you're on your clip, it's highlighted. And I come down here to like a low percentage, like 10. So the lower the number, then of course, the more you're going to see what it really looks like. So if you're someone who feels like you need to have this just so your skin looks a little bit smoother and a little bit better, a little less wrinkled, and it's something that you're worried about and this would make you feel more confident, then this plugin is available. Now the one plugin itself I think is maybe around $20, so it's very affordable to do this, but usually on FCPeffects it's better to just wait for a bundle sale. You get a couple of different effects for a cheaper price per plugin. Now you can obviously see in here there's a lot of other ways that you can manipulate in your messing with midtones and shadows and saturation and exposure and all of that stuff. I honestly never touch any of that stuff. The only thing I've ever done is apply that just the skin color filter and then apply at a low percentage. But obviously you could do some really crazy stuff in here. Play around with it to your heart's content. I've never done that. And this video is not sponsored by FCPeffects. I just thought it would be kind of cool to show you. There are tons of other Final Cut Pro plugins in here. I had a question on this the other day, and this is how do you do like the little call outs and the shapes and such like that. And this is one of my most used effects, and this is called the Attention Grabber plugin. And so you can kind of see where it can zoom in on something. So especially if I'm saying like, hey, click here or do this action, then this is most of the time the plugin that I'm using to do that. So this is a $20 plugin, but again, I bought like 3 or 4 plugins at the same time. So when you do that, you can always come to the discount section and you can see you buy, you know, a couple of plugins and it's going to be like 50% off or something like that. So I hope that goes to show you that the reason why some of us don't look like other people on YouTube is for a very specific reason, okay? Now, if this made you feel any kinds of better or worse or got you intrigued, any of the above, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Would love to have you be part of the online fam. I do also want to just take a second and say that iMovie Made Easy has launched. If you are looking to go from zero to hero with iMovie, make sure you check that out because next year I will be raising the price on it. So you want to get in now while it's still the price that it is, okay? And I think it's really well priced, so go check that out. Now, like I said, we will also be going into a video probably next week about video niches that you can do if you're still not comfortable showing your face on camera, what kind of videos you can make without having to show your face. So I have a whole bunch of examples. So if that makes you feel more comfortable to get started making videos without showing your face, I still have you covered. Make sure you come back for that video. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.